Hey everyone, welcome back to Isyour6covered. Appreciate you showing up. Got a couple special guests tonight. So I want to introduce you to Charles T. You guys see him out on the comment sections all the time, giving great information and helping out with knowledge out there. So welcome to the show, Charles.
Thank you. What's up, everybody?
All right. And then above me, to the side of me over here, we have the famous Josh. So if you're not familiar with Josh, you've seen him out there many times on let's see, should we say the last name? Let's just say you've seen him out there in the comment sections, but now he is actually a full-blown YouTube star, and his new channel is called Pursuit of Accuracy. So welcome to the show, Josh.
I appreciate you having me. I don't know, you may be exaggerating a little bit. What's going on, everybody?
I like to exaggerate sometimes. Why not? And then behind me, walking around like a little ninja. Maybe not. Is Matt P is in the house as well. He'll be joining us here in a second. He's not going to be able to hear you guys as of yet. He's got to put his earphones on. But before we start this madness, I always like to see who came in first place. And that's right. Carrie Emery came in first place about an hour early. So welcome to the show, Carrie. Appreciate you showing up. We got Steve Healy. Razor JB is actually live here with us in the comment sections, which is awesome. Don't get to see him much. You need your own channel on Sirius XM Radio.
What's up, Josh? What's up, Charles?
Well, if you guys can figure out how to get me on
What's
Sirius
up,
XM, that would be pretty
What's
cool.
up, Matt?
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him
Okay,
now.
you can hear him? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Matt, by the way, you're a bad influence.
Oh,
y'all.
somebody,
What is it? What are y'all, the cheater plate or something?
Gamer play.
Yeah.
Gamer play, yeah. I like them. I really like them. So
Hey, I'm ready for a heavily discounted Rail Changer X whenever you guys decide to let that one go too.
Nope. All right. Let's see. We got Sig Boy out there. Thomas Rowland. What is going on, Thomas? Hopefully you're not driving. Hopefully you're out of this rain. If you guys don't know, right now we are getting hammered here in North Carolina.
Just drove through the Amazon to get here.
Yeah. He just got here. He delivered some pizza. We just got finished, so we were a couple minutes late. But, you know, it is what it is. 45 Auto, welcome to the show. There it is. Charles Tiffy right there. Says it best. He says, I heard tonight's guest is a real... That looks perfect. It's like right on your, right on your thing right
exactly.
there.
I wasn't lying about it.
All right, Carcane's out there. Bob Smith, Abigail, welcome to the show. Big countries out there. Cardinal Puff, 80 Baja, 45 Auto again. It's Chase. We got Joaquin, Jack Nava. We got a lot. I'm looking through a hole. This thing's a pain in the butt. Who's the special guest tonight? Joaquin says. We got a few. English Rifleman, welcome. And if I'm not mistaken, English Rifleman is across the pond right now. We got 6 rudders. We'll be shooting with him pretty soon. I don't think Saturday, but the week after for sure. Nancy Mink's out there.
Oh, is he going to go to
He's going to Clinton House.
Clinton House? Okay, cool.
Yep. Stratos 27, Commando 97, Rich Freeman, welcome. CJ Johnson, the famous Cardinal Puff is out there. Promise I'll try to get back to any questions up there. James Smith, Daniel, God is my judge, Jerry Parker,
Hey, Joaquin.
Bob Smith's out there, Tyler Orth, and I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up. Robert Warren, Drew Bradley, Papa's Place, Mr. Les himself, Lance Hawley. I think I caught up Mr. El Gato Grande 9064, the brother from another mother. Known that cat since I was a wee little lad. Let's see who else is out there. Oh, 6 Rudders is going to VOD. I would have swore I saw your name on the thing, but I wasn't 100% sure if I remembered it correctly. But I believe we're on the same squad. So, welcome everyone. Appreciate everybody joining. If you haven't had a chance, hit the thumbs up button. Because for some reason, the YouTube algorithms hate us over here in the free spirit of gun world. So trying to get people over here to watch Red October. What's up, Mr. Red October? All right, so we'll start off with Josh here. Tell us a little bit about your new YouTube channel, Mr. YouTube Star. It's got a shirt, He's already got his shirt.
That's right.
He's got the logos. He's got his kids wearing the T-shirts.
Oh, that's looking nice.
It is nice. I still haven't seen one yet. I don't know.
Well, when I start doing hats, you'll be the first one to get one.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of what you guys do, but it's Rimfire specific. You guys do a lot of big bore stuff, and it's not something that I'm real knowledgeable on. So I try not to talk about anything that I don't intimately know. So the Rimfire stuff I've been doing for a long time, playing with it since back in the day when DJ from New York was building 455s for guys who were serious about shooting and wanted a .2 guaranteed rifle. And that's before Voodoo Gunworks kind of opened up their game. But yeah, I've been doing it a while, so I love getting in the weeds on it. So my channel, you're going to see a lot of barrel testing, ammo testing, extended range kind of stuff. So I just actually put a video up where I'm shooting the 457 with the Lilja barrel. I'm shooting CCI standard velocity and Ely 10X at 182 yards for groups.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, just trying to see because, there's a huge price difference between CCI standard velocity and Ely 10X. And I wanted to see on paper at that extended range, is the price of that 10X worth it? And if you watch the video, I mean, it's pretty apparent. I mean, it's the same gun. Both guns get seasoned with the same stuff. It's on a warm barrel. The weather conditions don't change. And the group size difference is astronomical. So I do look forward to putting some Center X up against some Ely 10X because it's obviously cheaper. And I just ordered a case of it through Lapua. So hopefully that'll be coming up soon. But testing 1-9 twist barrels, Lilja, headspace and stuff, just basically everything Rimfire. So got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe.
If you don't mind me asking, Josh, how much was it to get a Lilja spun up for your CZ?
So the 16 twist was $450, which coincidentally they're building me a 9 twist barrel, 22-inch barrel. They just started it. That's also $450.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a long lead time. So I think it's about the same as the Bartlands, but the benefit that the Lilja has is they purposely make the shank of the barrel long so that you can headspace it. So they send you shims. So I have mine headspaced at 40 thousandths, and I can play with it, for different ammo rim thicknesses and kind of do whatever I want with the headspace on it. Yep. So they're good for that. I mean, it's a great barrel. I mean, it shoots. One of the groups, kind of fell apart on me. I'm not a very good group shooter, but if you haven't seen it, spoil it. The 10X throws down a sub 0.9-inch group at 182 yards, 5 shots.
I take
That's
it.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, I've got I was throwing this as kind of huge, but I don't know if you can see this top group there, 0.87. That was one of the 10-inch groups at 182 yards, so not too shabby.
That's some good shooting.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, if I could, it'd probably be better if it, wasn't me pulling the trigger, but it is what it is. So
Actually, Charles put down some serious freaking. He showed me some pictures earlier of some groups. That was pretty amazing. What rifle is that, Charles?
That's that 6BR I just put together.
Oh, wow.
28-inch Krieger barrel spun up by Keystone Accuracy.
Let me show you this.
Are you liking the BR, Charles?
I'm loving it so far, Matt. I've shot 6 Krieg for a long time. I don't think I'll ever go back.
You made the jump to something a little softer shooting, it sounds like.
Yep. Little less recoil off barricades and stuff.
Gotcha. Better barrel life, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I'll get 4,000 to 4,500 rounds out of a barrel.
Damn.
And I'm still pushing a 107 at 2,800 feet per second.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I got a barrel sitting at Desert Precision Gunworks, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. And I keep going back and forth. I finally shot the Dasher the other day, the 6 Dasher. It was on a lighter gun, so it actually recoiled more than my 6 Creed did, so it was hard to...
Well, I'd want to shoot that with a designated, actual muzzle brake. Maybe like a little bastard or an Area 419 Hellfire brake. See what that Dasher feels like not coming out of a can/brake combo, even though it's a real good combo. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably feel a little different.
The groups that Rick's talking about that I sent you pictures of, I've done 2 Saturday tests. One of them has 13 rounds in it. The other one has 9 rounds in it. And it's a .36 and a .43 inch group with 2 grains of powder charge in those groups.
Shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll show everybody here. Give them an idea of what we're talking about. Yeah, that thing's working great. I don't know if you can see that, but that little circle over there is the actual.
Looks like the
There's
target.
13 rounds in that group.
13
rounds in that group. So
That's ridiculous.
that is pretty dang amazing.
Yeah, I'd say you got a shooter there, Charles.
Yeah. Everybody,
Hey, you still have to have fundamentals though. You can have all these guns that shoot lights out, but you gotta.
that's right. You can't buy your way to first place, as much as people want to think.
You can try, but it usually don't work.
It don't work. There's something called practice and I don't know what's another word.
Sticking with your game plan.
Sticking with your game plan.
No
There's
mental
no-
mistakes.
There you go.
Remember to dial in your dope on your thing before you start your stage. You know, stuff like that.
I'm sure it's happened to all
All
of us.
important
It's happened to me.
So
And make sure you put the right dope in.
That's
Yeah.
There
right.
you go.
I got to give a huge shout out to Charles since he's here. The magic.
Man, give me
Tater
this. I
tot.
haven't even looked at it.
I got my other one in the mail today.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the who was it that showed up? UPS or somebody? I was like, yes, I know what that is.
But yeah, now I've got the one that doesn't have the rubber on the bottom of it, and I've got the one with the rubber on the bottom of it now.
Are you running the heavy fill, Charles, or are you?
Yes, I'm running the heavy fill. They're like 10 pounds.
I want to show you guys a little magic trick I learned today. All right, so there's 2 bags I use a lot. It was the other fortune cookie, and then I also use not that one.
I love this one.
I love it. It's so great. It's my little cuddle buddy. It's
Jito choppy.
what's the one that mounts to the rail that Ray uses? The Coltac.
Coltac?
Yeah, Coltac bag. So with that said,
Oh Lord, here we go.
check this out. Now let me Matt, somebody talk while I get my magical YouTube rifle.
Not exactly sure what he's
Get out of
doing
here.
here,
Get off
but
me.
he's.
I think we got a couple of questions anyway. Drew says apparently I look like his mailman. I don't know if that's good or bad. I assume bad.
Everybody talking?
And then Tyler asked what was the wind when I was shooting that group. So I'm not even gonna lie, the wind was like 1 to 2 mile an hour for that whole time. So no excuses on the wind. It
That's
was
the perfect time to shoot a group then.
it was perfect conditions. So, and it was great because I was really trying to show the accuracy potential of the ammo and not really what I can do or how well I can call wind. So that worked out.
I just noticed that my tactical rifle's backwards. Well, we're gonna go with it anyways. But now, bam! I can run it on stuff. I can transition without having to mess with stuff. Works pretty good.
I like it. I want to see what
And
it really
Rick, you
feels.
can turn that bag upside down too, and even get a wider platform out of it if you want to.
Yeah, let's go over some of the things and the things we're doing with this deal. So, I thought I wanted to show you guys because when you're running a bag like this, you usually can't run a plate. So you can run a plate if you do things right, but so I was messing with that. And then like you had said, Charles, you want to hold this?
Yep.
You can, okay, so can you see both bags? Let's do this real quick because I'm not gonna talk smack, but I want to show.
Yeah, I like my
Some of
game
the-
changer now.
I'm going to show some of the options here. So now you can see. Here's the game changer. All right, Matt. I want to let's lay this flat. Is that the top side? Okay, so here's the top side on both of them. Pretty much the same width.
Yours is wider.
And now if I want to flip it over, I got that. Let me see if I can get it as flat as I can get it.
You can't.
You can't really get it flat. So one of the things that's nice about this one is you can either make it flat like that, or you can have the rubber side down, and now it's completely flat. I like how you can take sand out and put sand.
Yeah, I
in this
haven't
one.
taken any out yet, but I use it a lot for a rear bag. Flip it on its side, shoot off this way. barricades.
You know,
I've
if
li-
they would have put a zipper on the game changer or on the tater tot like the game changer has to add and remove material in it, it would be awesome.
I want to try it. I really do. I want to try it out. I want to. Did X-Ring say he was going to order the heavy fill one?
I don't know. I know he was thinking about ordering one. He put it in his.
Because I think with the
cart.
heavy fill, if it's sand, it just stick.
Oh yeah, mine. You put it on a barricade, and it's there. You have to literally jerk it off from it.
Wow.
It's not moving.
So, kind of messing around with it. Yeah, I wish. I'm definitely going to try it this Saturday.
I like it. I really do.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It's another option.
Nancy, to answer your question, there's a few companies that make BR ammo, but most people load their own on the BR.
Anybody make any like factory brass for BR, or is that all?
Yeah,
just...
Lapua makes factory brass.
Oh, wow,
Alpha
okay.
has factory brass. Norma.
Okay.
But everybody, Lapua is the gold standard. Everybody shoots
Yeah.
Lapua.
Gotcha.
Lapua makes factory ammo also, but it is expensive.
I can only imagine, man.
Everything's expensive.
I've not found one cheap thing yet.
I wasn't aware until the other day that Lapua made 9mm.
Really?
I don't think they do anymore, but they did. So apparently they had some left in the warehouse when all this hit, and they passed it out to all the Lapua employees.
Little bonus.
There you go.
Yeah, I think they had to pay for it with their pricing, but still a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's there, definitely, for sure. Trying to catch up on the. If you guys see a good question or comment that we need to hit, make sure you say something.
Matt, with you having that plate, you need to get you one of these.
What is that,
It is
Charles?
a double-sided Arca rail.
Double-sided.
Yep. So, say you need a tack table, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can take and slide it in, clamp it down, turn it over, and now you've got rear support with a tripod for the butt of your gun.
Oh.
Rear support.
Like
Gotcha.
$12 on eBay.
That's a whole...
Nice.
I didn't even
Yeah,
think
I
about
would have
that.
never even thought about that either.
Well, see, Area 419 already did think of that.
Ah,
Yeah.
they did.
Only
Okay, cool.
Only problem is there's definitely bonuses to the one you guys have, Charles and Matt. And that is that it's super flat. And it does have a nice bottom on it that has texture to it. But yeah, you can go from being on a tripod and then transitioning over to barricades where you grab your bag. And now you're here. You don't have to lose one or the other. If you start
Whereas
off...
I ordered the extra, they've already got it machined into that one.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pricey little plates, aren't they, Charles? I mean... what,
$265.
Yep. I like it. I've been running it a lot. I feel way more stable shooting off of a bag on a cattle gate or a tank trap, or heck, even off of a 55-gallon drum ran on its side. I just run the game changer sideways with that plate, and it's flat as flat can get.
I need to plug
What I like
the
about it is the
computer.
extra weight. That's the main reason I ordered it. Is
Super low.
the extra weight of
The
it.
extra weight.
Yeah.
That's what I like about mine, too. I leave mine attached on that tricorn. Uh-oh. I think we lost them.
Looks like Matt hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I think they dropped out of their own live stream. That's all right.
Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah. We're taking over. Well, I'll see while they're going, answer some of these questions maybe. Oh, there they go.
We're back.
Are we back?
You're back.
Which one of y'all hit the wrong button?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Do you have to unplug these headphones in order to talk?
We can hear you. Can y'all hear us?
I don't think they can hear us. Let me text
How
them.
about now? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Let me text them.
Are we good? Are
Yeah.
we back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to
Okay,
plug
there
in
we go.
I had to plug in my computer And for some
Yeah.
reason, it turns everything off, which doesn't
We
make
can hear y'all, but y'all can hear us.
Okay.
Josh, you gonna be at VOD this weekend?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm shooting in the same squad as Rick and everybody.
Nice.
It's Chase. I haven't used my plate yet, but I plan to just use it for barricade work. When I'm shooting prone and stuff, I'll probably take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you guys, I use mine on that tricorn, and I don't even think I'd take that gray ops plate off that tricorn. It's just, I'd leave those two. But like you, Charles, I like the extra weight of that gray ops.
Well, not only that, I've been messing around with some flat bar, and I've actually made a couple Arca clamp weights. I haven't
Nice.
messed with them and tested them yet, but that one adds about 12 ounces,
Is that one? Yeah, wow.
and that one adds about 27 ounces if I wanted to.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Is that
I mean-
solid bar stock?
Yes, it's solid bar stock.
Nice.
Probably 10 times cheaper than the kits you can buy.
Probably.
For the steel itself was free. A buddy of mine cut it at work and brought it to me. He brought me like 8 pieces of the 1 inch and 8 pieces of the 1/2 inch. This Arca clamp I stole off one of my other deals that I had, and that Arca clamp I actually picked it up off of a prize table.
Nice.
Nice.
I need to do some like grinding on them and coat them and all that stuff. I might take some weight off of this big one. That's 27 ounces. That's just, I think that's too much weight.
Yeah, it depends. Depends where it's at, I guess. Let's see here. There's a couple
Thanks,
good
Big Country.
questions out there. Charles Tiffy, do you do any YouTube videos? Someone was asking if you have a channel.
I started a channel probably 10 years ago and forgot the password to it.
Oh,
I think there's 3 videos on it.
That's why you got to make all passwords 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's.
No, it's ABC 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there
Yep.
you go.
About 32 people are trying to log into Rick's YouTube account right now.
the bank account.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's probably Rick 6 on everything.
Yeah, Rick 6. Let's see here, Spy Sweeper. Anyone have any experience with the David Tubbs 6XC? Any comments about it or anyone thought about it? I'm shooting David Tubbs, but I'm shooting a different bullet. Let me see if I can find them. It's a 115 D-Tax. The coated ones. I don't know what they call them. I have some bags. What's up, Silver Fox?
Oh snap! Silver Fox.
Silver Fox is in the house. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen.
Spy Sweeper, there's actually quite a few people in PRS that do shoot these 6XC. Quite a few of the female shooters shoot it.
And the answer to this one is yes it is.
Yep.
When's your barrel coming in, Josh?
I'm still waiting to hear from Lil J. They said 4 to 5 months, so we'll see.
That's on the 1 and 9, right?
Yeah, that's on the 9 twist. So I'm going to buy a Bartlett as soon as they're available, and I guess that'll be a 16 twist, but just out of curiosity.
Gotcha.
The fun, going down the rabbit hole, trying new stuff.
That's a deep rabbit hole.
That's right. Well, my daughter's bone stock 457 shoots 1/2 inch groups at 100 yards, so apparently there's room for improvement. So we'll just throw a Bartlett on it and see what happens.
Jeez.
Or you could just go shoot and have fun. Yeah, TB gave out my password.
Oh no.
Don't let everybody know. TB, you're supposed to keep that top secret, buddy. Let's see. 6 Creator's got a 6 barrel from a Curtis Vector, but I have not shot it. Well, as the saying goes, get your ass out of bed and go shooting. I was telling Matt I ordered 53 hats today. 5 different styles. No, 4 different styles and a bunch of different colors.
Get a couple trucker hats for X-Ring.
Yeah, I got some of those flappy ass dad hats.
No, those are old grandpa hats.
I know. People like them though. I don't know who, but there's quite a few in the comments section last night, so I figured I'd order a few up.
I wear all of them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Bob wants to know if any of you guys are shooting the 6.5x47 in PRS.
There's still a few guys that shoot it. The 6x47's gotten more popular than the 6.5 has.
What's that noise? That's one of you guys with your fidget spinner, I can tell. What's up, Ghost Rider? Welcome to the show. Let's see, Bob Smith's out there. I did see a couple new names out there. Where's it at? Andy Lau, welcome. TJ. Who else? Joe M's out there as well. The Area 419 machine, the rail.
It's Chase, I think, had a question about the plate. Scroll down. Right up there. 928. Go back up.
I don't see. Oh, 928. Okay.
Yeah, you were all right down below. It's Chase.
Oh, it's Chase. Do you all leave the plates on for all stages other than like prone stuff anytime you're using a bag on the front?
I have. Anytime it's came off of or we're shooting off of a barricade, a log, cattle gate, trailer, 55-gallon drums, I ran the plate. Actually, we had the one stage in Kentucky. You started off on a drum parallel, and then you moved to that upper drum. So I ditched the plate real quick, had the bipod on there, and ran the bipod back and got the shots off. So on anything with a barricade, I'm running the plate.
How about you guys?
I agree. I'm going to run a plate on anything with a barricade.
As long
Yeah,
as I can
definitely.
fit the rifle in the barricade with the plate in a bag, I'll run it.
Yeah. Me personally, I've been trying not to run a plate.
It's more stable.
Yeah, I don't know. I fight the system.
You've got it. You might as well run it.
Somebody's got to do it.
I know, but well, you know what? This could be the game changer is having the tater tot, because running my other bag, it was a little more narrower, and now I got a wider bag. It might be easier. It seemed like a lot of times I was kind of hitting it at an angle instead of just having to worry about just
Well,
the
the good
rifle.
thing, that's the thing. The good thing about the plate is that, let's say you can only catch, this third of the bag or a quarter of the bag. You still got all this nice flat surface area because the plate's sitting on it.
Yeah, I like being weird. I don't know.
You want to be centered up in the bag the entire
I'd rather
time.
be centered in the bag. Yeah,
Nonsense.
it's all
It's
nonsense.
just wasting time.
I do anything I can to put more points on the board.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I don't know. I'm kind of getting.
Yeah, I've learned a lot so far. I'm shooting with these guys all the time, and it's been really cool. Challenging at some points, but it's been fun. I'm having a blast with it.
I enjoy it. I know Charles isn't a big fan of the 22 stuff, but not having to reload is
It's not that
amazing.
I'm not a fan of the 22 stuff. It's that we don't have a lot of the X matches. And the X matches are the ones that I like.
So you have the NRL 22, which is
Yep.
what, 100 yards and in?
Yeah, 100 yards at the end, and it just I'm like, why am I going to go spend $2,000 on a 22 to shoot 100 yards with?
Yeah,
Fair
makes
enough.
sense. Well said.
I'm ready to shoot a center fire, I think.
I shot one the other day, and I actually was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, you
Don't
shot
do
your
it.
best- you shot the best group I've ever seen, just goofing off and just going down there.
Just have fun.
Matt, I
want-
told Rick y'all need to come down and shoot that match in August and take streeters
Where's that at?
down here in Oklahoma.
Hey,
Take
did his son just win?
Do I?
Junior? Did his
I
son?
I don't know.
Does he have like an 16, 17-year-old son?
I don't think so.
Oh, I could have been wrong then. I was watching a YouTube video. It was an Oklahoma match, and I would have swore the guy's name was that name, Streeter. I don't know.
You sure it wasn't Carson Rutherford?
No, it wasn't that. No, he was a junior shooter, and he had come in. He come in first for junior. But I thought for sure it was that guy's son because the name sounded super.
You
close.
may be thinking of Sam Miller's son, Panhandle Precision.
No, his last name was like. What was your buddy's name that runs
Tate
matches?
Streeter?
Streeter, yeah, it was something just like that.
Huh.
Yeah, and I'm like, does he have a son? I mean, it would only make sense. I don't know how old he is, but I'm like, it's got to be a son, but probably not. Close name though.
Yeah, that'd
But
be
yeah.
a fun. That'd be a fun time, Charles. Maybe we can get our act together and do that.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of act going on. I'm going to matches.
Yeah.
It's going to be August 14th and 15th, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try out
Sounds hot.
fighting that Oklahoma weather and wind. I think it'd be kind of fun. I know you guys get a lot of wind. It's always fun shooting in the wind.
The wind's not as bad where this match would be at, but you go out western Oklahoma where that match was a couple weeks ago, it gets rough out there.
Wow.
Day 1, it was 12, 15 mile an hour winds. Day 2, it was 35 and 40 mile an hour winds.
If you're
There you
shooting
go.
22, just go home.
No, it was
40
no,
mile an hour winds. Where's
It's
that?
center fire.
The bullet's way out of your optic.
Speaking of matches, are you guys planning on going to that Liberty Precision Rimfire match out here on the 10th of April?
Oh, is that the one?
Is that the one your
and
buddies
John
putting
are
on?
hosting?
Yeah, it's going to have a lot of good props and stuff. I think it's good enough for 10 people, 10 full stages, 10 people a stage, so 100 shooters would easily fit in there.
Well, text me the dates and I'll put it on the list.
Yeah, I'll throw you the link to practice score, but for anybody else who may be in the area, it's going to be in Maxton, North Carolina, April 10th. So it's going to be moving targets, all sorts of weird props.
Wow.
It's going to be really good, yeah.
Now, how far is that, if you know, Josh, offhand, from Stokesdale, North Carolina?
Well, I'm in the Greensboro area, so
Yes,
I'm about
East
Central Estate, and it's about an hour and 45 minutes from the east. So
Okay.
What direction?
it's east. Yep, it's southeast from Greensboro.
East of you, then. So
Yep.
we
Yeah.
got to drive farther.
I have a buddy that has a place in Stokesdale. It's like 35 minutes from Greensboro.
Yeah, it won't be too far then, but it's a nice place. There's plenty of places if you guys want to come out the night before. The range will be rented for Friday and Saturday. Friday mostly for us to set up, but
Okay.
then Saturday for shooting. But you could put an RV out there. We basically have the facility, so
Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Add it to the list and we'll see.
That's actually coming up.
yeah, 10th coming up
What's
soon.
up, Bill? Hey, Bill Sweeney, you ready
Hey,
to go?
Mr. Sweeney.
What's up,
Ready
Bill
to go to
Sweeney?
that match? It's Chase says he wants to
Going
move
on,
to
Bill?
North Carolina. We got all the cool matches.
That is
Michigan
right.
Sucks. Yeah, you got like 3 months to shoot, and that's about it before the white stuff shows up again. Yeah, I want to go shoot with Otter out in Iceland.
They were saying in the comments that they thought he was blocked as he hadn't shown up.
I hope not. I don't know why he'd be blocked.
I don't know. Might have pissed Shaggy off.
Let's see. What's up, Skunky?
Yeah, it's not like us being live and Otter not being here. It's just weird.
I know. We're missing out. We at least got the English rifleman. He's across the pond, so we got someone from a distance. Who else is out there that's far away?
Surprised we haven't seen Conservative Sniper Hunter yet tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Missing out
another
on
one.
missing out on our few.
Where's
norms.
X-Ring at? Where is he?
X-ring? Yeah, where is the X-ring?
So did X-Ring, when he went to Lapua, did he send his rifle to the Mesa facility?
That's the one in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, the
Oh,
other
okay.
one didn't have something, or I don't know what the case was.
Yeah, as I guess from what Luke says, who's over there in the Ohio one, that they actually test different lots, and Mesa does mostly mail-in, whereas Ohio's mostly in-person.
Okay,
Yep.
that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a pretty good experience. I learned a ton just about their process and what goes on kind of behind the scenes with the ammo, and it was good.
Oh, we got Waddy. Hopefully, I'm saying it right.
Ireland.
Ireland. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Waddy.
I visited your homeland once. It was quite beautiful.
Drew Bradley, a lot of guys are using like your airsoft BBs and stuff like that for filling the bags or something
Motion
similar.
detected in the front yard.
There's Knuckle Nuts.
And we knew that Dick was going to
Lock
show
the-
up.
lock the
Disarm the
doors.
bear trap.
Lock the door.
Disarm the hand grenades.
He
Claymores.
can't stay away.
He knows the code. He can come in.
That's fine.
Oh, you mean lock him out? Lock him
We
out?
can like,
Yeah, we
we
can
can
play
bomb
tug
rush
of
him.
war at the door. He's probably watching us right now.
you go high, I go low.
Okay.
We'll both,
See, right now would be a good time to have airsoft.
we'll both miss because he'll jump and latch onto the ceiling real quick.
Like a spider monkey. Oh, Shaggy's his dad passed away a couple weeks ago. That's right. I remember hearing that.
Sorry to hear about that.
That's horrible. Spending time. Yeah, that makes sense. What part of Ireland were you at? I don't know. We took a cruise. We went around the whole thing. We went to Ireland, Scotland. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I can't remember where we went. We started off. I got a shirt somewhere. But we went to like Green. What the hell's the name of that country? There's a bunch of countries right there. And we basically went around the whole thing. It's kind of neat. We went and tasted Jameson.
Motion detected in the front yard.
We went to the Jameson
Someone's at your
factory. And it was pretty cool. Anyway,
I hear the footsteps.
I can hear the footsteps. I can't hear shit because I got these stupid things in my ear. All right. You guys can talk. You know this is a live broadcast, right?
DW said, I bet Otter's roasting marshmallows on the lava lake.
On the lava lake. That'd be kind of cool, actually. What part? All right. What do you got going on, Josh or Charles? What's the newest, latest, and greatest thing you're
You
working
been
on?
practicing up, Josh?
Prepping, man. Yeah, I practiced today. Try to get some good practice in. My wife was watching some other kids, which turned into like a small 22 long rifle youth camp. So my practice time, yeah, kind of just a bunch of kids showed up and shot up all my 22 ammo and left me hanging with all the mess to clean up. But did a little practicing, shooting around. Like I said, I just came back from Ohio from the test center, so
Okay.
kind of getting everything back together from that.
Huh?
Did y'all eat all the pizza?
No, there's plenty over there.
Oh, you're here.
So you're here.
Who all you got on here?
Everyone.
What's going on?
Josh.
And Josh figured out how to use the internet.
Yeah.
He's figuring out how to use the internet.
What's up, Josh?
I mastered it. What's going on?
Oh, he's got all sorts of high-tech gizmo gadget stuff right now. He's got a shirt. It's got his logo on it already. He's got the cool
Dang,
emblem.
look at that.
Man, I tell
Yeah.
you what, he is rocking. He is rocking. Make sure you guys get over to Josh's channel, check out his videos, and subscribe. Give him some love.
So Carrie was asking what I thought of the test center. So when you go in person, it's actually the first time when I pulled up anyway, I looked at it and was kind of like, wow, there's not a lot here. So you would think it's some huge facility, and it's really just a small building with a tunnel. But Luke, who does the testing in Ohio, he's a super knowledgeable guy. The process is pretty streamlined. I mean, it's as good as it can get. And overall, I mean, it was a super good time. And those guys, they were squared away. I showed up and did my thing, ordered my ammo, and left.
Now, do you have to make an appointment to drive up there?
Yeah, and
Ohio
he's about 2 months out right now.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's because they don't do as many. So because it's in-person testing, people are going to ask more questions. They're going to stay longer. He's going to walk you through the ordering process, and there they give you more options. So I was able to actually order my ammunition through Good Shooting, and get it at a pretty cheap rate because Good Shooting has good discount prices in bulk. So, but you can do that there, or you can go directly through Lapua and order the ammo from them. So they got a lot of good options. But yeah, I mean, the problem is right now is, you're testing lots. There may only be one case in a warehouse. So somebody was asking that. Great Go Herder. I ordered one case because I'm really not sure what I'm going to be shooting next year. But they have 1 to 2 cases for every lot that they tested.
Oh, okay. That's a smart. That's smart.
Is the same lot also in Mesa? Do you know?
No, he said they specifically test different lots, so they won't, because they only have 1 to 2 cases in a warehouse, so they don't want them to accidentally do a purchase order for the same lot that someone simultaneously orders in Mesa, and then now somebody doesn't have their ammo.
Oh, got it.
Yep. So they test a whole different lot of Center X and Midas there.
Yeah, DW, I do. Oh, he's telling Chase. Yeah, I do have a vault door. This is an armory down here. What?
It's easier just to reload instead of shoot the 22.
It's what? It's easier
So
to
it's
reload?
easier just to reload than shoot the 22.
It can be in some respects when you can
You guys are
develop
out
your
of
own
your
load.
mind. You guys are out of your mind. It's easier to reload than to shoot 22. Let me show you how much not true that is.
Man, you go down there for an hour and a half, you burn through 300 rounds without blinking an eye.
Yeah, because I don't have to reload it. I don't mind reloading, don't get me wrong, but man, it's just so much better just to go shoot and not have to deal with any of that crap.
I'm surprised Lapua hasn't sent a Rick a thank you letter for all the brass he's expended for them.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably coming soon.
Be sponsored by Lapua before long.
Shit, not me. I do have a sponsor though now. I got my Bojangles and Desert Precision and Gunworks. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm helping him out, trying to give him some traffic over his way.
Yeah,
Very
Great
cool.
Go Herder said he was there on the 15th. He wanted 3 cases, but only let him buy 2. Yeah, that's probably all they had, Go Herder, because they said they're pretty slim on what they do get.
So is it not a good time to send the guns into Lapua?
I mean, I hate to say that it's not a good time, because if you need ammo, you're just going to have to go.
Well, if you're
but-
wanting a massive amount of ammo, then...
Yeah, you're not going to get more than probably 2 cases right now. Fall is when Luke says is people would kind of chill out, and around fall to Christmas time, people stop buying ammo and they get a lot more inventory in.
Gotcha.
Shaggy's saying we might get a tornado alert here.
We've been in one all afternoon.
Have we? I've been in the basement the whole time,
You're
so
in a-
I'm actually in the right
In a
spot.
bunker.
That's the first time for everything, right?
Come back out, the whole top of the house is gone.
Yeah.
Just
Come out of the stairs, look up, and be like, "What the heck?"
Spy Sweeper, the test center is in Marengo, Ohio, which is like 30 minutes north of Columbus, Ohio.
There's conservative sniper hunter.
There he is. We've been looking for you, conservative sniper hunter. Now we just need. Who else do we need? We need.
Odor.
Yeah, we need Otter to show up. Let's see. Polaris off 71.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, if you go by the address, you're never going to find it, but it's going to take you to a place called the Cardinal Shooting Center, which is actually like this huge RV facility, but they have massive amounts of sporting shotgun bays and I think you can only shoot rimfire and sporting clays there, but it's a huge facility. I wouldn't mind going back. Just you can't take that guy anywhere.
No. In the end of the world, the only thing that will be left is Twinkies, roaches, and Rick's basement door.
That's so true, Drew.
That's awesome, Drew. That's awesome. What's that saying? It keeps the when you lock something, it keeps the come on, help me.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
honest
people out.
honest people out. Yeah,
Just keeps people honest.
yeah, it keeps,
keeps people honest.
Spock showed up.
Doug Beach and Spock showed up.
We come in.
He does kind of look like Spock, doesn't he?
A little bit.
Not kinda. He's seconded. He's a stunt double for him. If you guys didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, like when it got dicey when they were shooting him with lasers. Yeah, he was the one slapping around on the ground looking like a half dead fish.
We'd be glad I can't hear anything.
They can hear you.
They can hear you.
I guess Carrie Emery got lost when they went too. And it's not hard to do there if you're going to Ohio to the test center.
I'm good. I'm not putting that in my ear.
Let's see. Come on, Charles. What do you got going? Charles is deep in thought right now.
Not a lot. Just messing with this BR and wishing that, there was more matches that was kicking off right now. I talked to the guy that we run our little matches at up here on the ranch. Probably going to be May before we have any of our matches in our little series that we do every year. So I guess I'm going to go down to Justin's next month and shoot his monthly match down there if he's going to have one. I know he's having the Okie Showdown in 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks.
All right, I'm going to try something here. Let me turn this down first. I'm going to see if we can actually listen without wearing earplugs. And
Can you hear us now?
that way, hold on, we're not there yet. See if this works. It's either going to be this one. Test. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Can
we
you
hear
us?
you.
All right.
Good to go?
Yeah, it's working.
As long as
Yeah, you might catch a little bit of reverb back in your mic.
Yeah, there's a little bit of echo there.
Okay, yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
You had echo cancellation. You didn't check it.
Let me try that. One more try here real quick. See if that works, and then I can make it so we can...
Pizza, all right.
It's okay.
There, your audio cleaned up a lot.
Did that help?
I don't
What?
know.
Yeah, I don't hear the echo now.
All right, let us know down below. If not, we'll put clean some earbuds and put them back in.
Thanks, DW. Glad you liked the video.
How many matches a year?
Oh, conservative sniper ass. Does my 6 Creedmoor shoot as accurately as Skittles? I do not know yet. We ran some factory 6 Creed through it. It did not like that one bit. And then we ran, I think, some 6 Creed load that you were running through an AI, right? So we haven't ran a load yet through my gun. And
You haven't really shot it.
it shot well with your load. Did not shoot well with factory. We'll work a load up here in the next month or so and get that all sorted out. Hoping it shoots as accurate as Skittles.
I tell you what, there was a lot of people
Bug hole group.
that went from not liking old Skittles to liking Skittles a lot.
She ugly as shit, so she better perform.
That's a good one.
Hey, I like it. To each his own, man.
Next thing you know, he's going to turn Skittles into a dasher. Then he'll really catch shit.
Yeah. Yeah, then I'll have to paint like rainbow unicorns with Skittles getting shot out the butt of it.
Be like the flaming chicken blowing fire out of its rear end.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, English rifleman.
Not English.
I guess we're still good. No one's complaining about sound, so that's cool. Which makes it nice because then everybody can hear and comment, you guys,
Yeah.
and we don't have to wear this stupid ear.
Since we got Ray there, Ray, if you recall back, we were talking about your results from Lapua when you sent your rifle on the Mesa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious. I mean, I know you saw the results, what they came up with on their computer, but since you've got that lot and shot it through your gun, have you noticed that you outshoot what the results from basically their stuff says?
Substantially better.
Yeah. Okay.
But I've heard that because
Holy
people,
shit.
You might even have said it, that those guns aren't designed to be shot off of a fixture.
Yeah. So my best group with Center X the other day was, I think it was 0.8 at 100, and then it was maybe 4 at 50, but that was by far like the only group that shot that well. And I just saw a bunch of what you saw basically, and so did John Pullen, who went last week. And I was just curious because you've had your lot for a while.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, regardless of what type of ammunition we're shooting, all three of us, when we started shooting paper last week, what we noticed was you can put down a bug hole group, and then the next thing you know, the next group of 5 that you do opens up to a minute at 100. You know, I mean, we were staying somewhere between, and this is realistic, inch and, 1.2 at 100 all the way down to, would you have a 0.3?
Oh yeah, it shot a nasty little group.
But you never know. It's that little flyer that comes in there, and
Screws up your
you know, it's good enough to do what we're doing. I'm
Yeah.
like chasing it. I'm not going to mess with it, and I am working on a tuner though.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, I had the same kind of thing,
Not
and
buying
even with
one, making
10X.
one.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, this one's going to be sweet.
That's
So.
cool.
I think no matter what with the rimfire stuff, you're going to be looking at averages anyway. Like the video that I just put out at 182 yards, the first 5-shot group I shot was 0.87. And then the next one was 2.4 with a crazy bad flyer. I ended up going back off camera and shooting 3 more groups and basically averaged around an inch. But I would drop down to 0.8, come up to 1.3, then 1.1, 1.9. And, but I mean, I think for either any of those guns with good ammo, you're going to get pretty exceptional results compared to what we used to think Rimfire was capable of.
Yeah. Conservative sniper hunter. Do you shoot center fire, Josh? PRS?
I do not.
Okay. I think conservative sniper was asking what your scope and setup was.
Yeah, I got a buddy trying to suck me into it, so I'm not sure if I do go that way. It'll probably be an impact action 223 that I can run. I guess they call it tactical, right? What I would be shooting. So I would probably go into that. I'd probably use an Athlon spur mount and then an impact action and then a proof
You've already
rail.
thought about this.
Yeah, I got a buddy who's got a bunch of impact action stuff, and he's just putting together a 223, so I'm going to see if he'll let me bang a few rounds through it. See what I like.
Kerry Emery's like, there we go, a tuner.
You know, I've talked to a lot of people about their tuners, and almost every single person I have spoken with that's trying to do it for this game has bought it, removed it, and not used it again. There's very few people that are having huge success with it. Had a long conversation with some other people, and they said the same thing. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I'll see what I can come up with and see if it works.
I don't know how long the tuners have been around, but I remember 10, 12 years ago, I bedded the first 1/3 of my barrel channel to the barrel, and then I dremeled that away little by little, basically doing the same thing, messing with the harmonics until the groups tightened up, and that was with a Schilling barrel blank. And I mean, you just don't get a twisty turny thing on the end of the muzzle to play with, I guess, but same principle.
Yeah.
Nothing 4 quarters and some duct tape can't fix.
Yeah.
Or
The only thing I
another-
don't like about it at PRS, I'm just kind of be concerned that it's just one other thing that's going to be one more potential problem when you're beating and banging that gun around obstacles. Now you've got this huge tuner hanging off the end of it, and how much it adjusts or affects the point of impact. If you bang it and turn it a quarter turn or something, who knows? I'm kind of hesitant to lean into another variable.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Kenny.
Tyler said he shot a 1-inch group at 200 and a 2-inch group at 300.
Wow.
What? Let me see this. Where's this at? Oh, right here,
there.
Tyler. I shot a 1-inch group at, damn.
Oh, next group was at 3 inches. Sorry. I thought he said.
Oh,
But still, 1-inch group at 200 is
that's nice.
that's pretty smoking it. That's holding a half minute at that distance.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, still waiting on. I want to hear what Tyler has to say after he gets that tuner. Well, she'll see when it gets done. What's up, Dick Hedges? And of course, the famous Eagle Eye Shooting,
What's up?
or also known as Desert Precision Gunworks.
What's up, Kenny?
That's what I say. Dang, Kenny.
Dang it,
And
Ken.
Kerry, I'm in North Carolina. I'm not in Ohio. I just drove up to get the gun tested.
Very impressed on my shield, man. Can't wait to test. For PRS, do you need a tuner? No, you don't need a tuner.
No.
I'd say most people don't run a tuner.
Tuners are for guitars, just saying, Matt Cross. I agree.
Tuners are for guitars.
That's right.
I got a guitar over there. Does environmentals change tuners? I don't know. I don't have any experience with tuners, so I don't know. Brian, too.
No clue.
God, could you imagine having to zero your tuner every time you went somewhere? I don't think it would, but who knows? You heard anything? You know
It's
anything?
tuning the harmonics. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll find out.
We're gonna find out.
Sounds
Good
like you
question,
got-
though,
you got
Brian
something
T.
getting spun up. So.
Yeah, anything's possible with Rimfire.
I hear you.
Yeah, top secret. Dun, dun.
That's all the comments.
So any word? Any word on this thing coming out? How long it might be?
No.
Anybody know anything? About a year ago, listened to an old timer talking about taping a message on to his barrels and trying to do it.
He shot 100 shots at 200 to get that.
Sound like a fun day of shooting, that's for sure. Andy Moore's out there.
Six Creator says he has an EC tuner on his BR, and it does work.
See, that's
Yeah.
nice to know.
So, Andy,
That's got to help though with the longer barrels.
until I do a lot of testing, I don't know. I'll start off with 22 and then maybe look at centerfire, but looking at a different design, we'll see.
Oh, it's that new tuner brake where it's all in one piece, right?
I mean, if a person thinks about the tuner, they've been around for years because, you know, Browning used to have the Boss system.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I had one of the
Yeah.
rifles because Browning used to sell the rifles with the Boss.
Yep.
For hunting.
And, you know, I had a 22-250 that I shot for a coyote gun. And in factory ammo, I could actually see the difference adjusting the Boss back and forth. How it would be, you know, since you can technically do the same thing with hand loads in a center fire. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Waddy's saying you don't need it for PRS. It's great for bench rest, but when you change positions,
I can see that.
yeah, I could see it. Like I said, we just want to play around with it. And the other thing is, apparently
We could
sell.
all
so-
shoot really good groups. I guarantee you, I cannot shoot that tight of a group unsupported off
Yeah.
a barricade.
I know I can't. My rifle weighs 30 pounds.
that little 1/4-inch group is going to open up to 3 1/4 real fast.
I don't know if you got your plate. Should it matter?
That's extra stability.
That cuts your group in half.
Yeah, use one of those plates, you gain half ammo way back.
That's all right. We need
That'd be
Rick.
fun
You just
video.
you,
That'd be
you
fun
don't use the
video.
plates. You let us use them.
You going from the rifle straight onto the cattle bar, right? Shoot a group of 10 rounds, then put a bag on there, just the bag. Shoot another 10-round group, and then run a plate and a bag.
The plate helps me, man. I'm sticking with what
I'm not
works
saying
for
it
me.
doesn't. I don't know.
You might want to try.
I'm just thinking one less thing to haul around.
If he's got confidence in the plate, leave him alone and let him use the plate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I cleaned that KYL. Where were you at?
I was all over the place.
Oh. The only time I haven't liked the
What I gotta
plate
deal with?
with it attached to the bag is when I'm shooting from the center position of the tank trap and your rifle's kind of at a canted angle. The bag wants to lay in sideways, and then the plate is attached to the bag in my situation, and then I'm fighting the bag and the plate to try and level off the rifle. That's the only time.
Yeah, that's the only time I wouldn't use one. I thought about that where they make you shoot off that arm.
And see,
Yeah,
I don't.
not super
I'm not
fun.
going to attach the bag to my plate at all. I'm going to have them two separate deals. That way, I can set the bag where I want it and then put the plate on top of it. I don't like the whole having one position there with too easy to get off kilter and all that stuff.
I think that's just from me in that USPSA mindset of shave tenths of seconds here, there. It adds up to a second on the stage, means a lot. So always looking for ways to try and save time. And it just, in my mind, it takes too much time to set a bag down, then set the rifle down when I can do that all in one movement. And I need a lot of time to break a bad shot.
Okay, so that's a great point you make there, Josh, because Matt and I came from 3-gun, like really competitive 3-gun, not just going out every once in a while, but shooting all the nationals, regional, states, and did really well at it. When we first started on this PRS stuff, just like when Orson came over to the house, he was timing out on everything. I mean, he only got like 3 out of the 8 shots off. Well, we were the same way when we first started with that 90-second timeout. But now that we've been doing it a while, I can't remember the last time we ever ran out of time. The last couple matches.
I see where y'all are going with this.
No. My point is you become more comfortable and you become more efficient. And I don't think it's going to be like 3-gunner USPSA where we're looking for those tenths and taking targets while we're retreating to save that extra step instead of, flat footing it or doing a dead foot reload. We might be reading too much into it because now it's a non-issue.
Yeah, I agree because I'm like Matt. I usually finish with 20, 30 seconds left on the clock, and that's because I put way too much time and effort going into the stage looking at how I can reduce the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, it's unlike 3-gun. There's no benefit if you take 89 seconds as opposed to doing it in 40,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's a different mindset, I believe.
No, it really is. I mean, I'm having to retrain my mind to slow down. So
Those clocks came in, by the way, but they suck.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They're over there somewhere.
I'll look at them in a minute.
I was playing with my watch the other day. I think I'm going to start using my watch for a shot timer on my hand. Because I can set it for like a minute 20, 2 minutes and stuff like that. And it'll vibrate when I have like 10 seconds left. Like I'm going to start doing that, see how it works.
Yeah, these got a good timer in them. We could do that too as well.
Yeah, and they'll vibrate and everything else. The problem is you've got a bunch of stuff in your hands. It's just hitting that button to get it started.
Mm-hmm.
I go to hit the mag release. All right, fall out.
Son of a wrong button.
Yeah, Kenny makes a good point. I've been talking to Chris all day today with the craft. And, he's saying do the craft challenge. If you go over to his site, you can print out the targets and it'll help you determine what your fundamentals are if they're dialed in. If you want to highlight that, I don't know.
I saw the video on it. You're shooting different positions, right? You start off at prone and then you go to
Yeah, but it's not for time. It's just you do your best groups.
Groups, yeah. I bet that'd be cool. We need to try that.
There was a question about suppressors a second ago.
Do they get as hot as center fire?
No,
Something like that.
Ghost Rider, a 22
There it is.
rimfire suppressor that will not get as hot as the center fire, not even close.
Just gets 1,000 times dirtier.
Yeah, everything gets dirty.
Yeah, you'll only grab a hot can one time.
So one of the things I was doing, the reason I was late, we just came back from the gathering last week. We had a 300 blackout, and it was my personal rifle that we were demoing. So I go to clean it today. Holy crud. All the unburnt powder, and I guess shooting that cheap Cellar and Below, it looked like somebody poured sand in that thing.
Yeah, chunks.
I know
out.
that sand was all over the table.
It was inside of the gun even more. I mean, I went through a whole can of brake parts cleaner just trying to get it out, and it wouldn't wash it off. It was crazy.
What's up, dickhead?
Waddy's got a good question. When you guys practice, do any of you guys work on the mental side of shooting, visualization, etc.?
That's huge. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd say so, hands down.
I honestly think PRS, now that we've been doing it a while, whether it's rimfire or center fire, takes a lot less mental game than 3-gun or multi-gun, depending which.
Way better.
Yeah, it's almost a no-brainer. I mean, you come up
3-gun,
here, I got my target,
brain
boom,
is
boom, boom, done.
My brain is smoked after
You can't do that in multi-gun. Not happening.
You're not just tired, you're mentally tired after
Yeah.
3
I
minutes.
am. I'm like, what was I supposed to do right here?
Especially if it's like a nationals level match, there's 10 different ways you can engage one target.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
and,
was one of those ways is going to save you a second.
and you
Yeah.
can use your barrel to pole vault over obstacles.
That's a crutch.
Yep.
I think the mental thing, if you're not doing that in practice, then you're
Here's
never
all
going to do it at the actual stage. You should visualize everything you shoot before you shoot it in practice. That way, when you go to run a course of fire out in a competition and you're nervous, you do it no matter what. So don't expect yourself to do anything you aren't doing in practice at a match.
Yeah, and I
Correct.
feel like, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I feel like I'm getting better, especially with just like Josh said, I've taken it a step further and like thinking about my bag placement and where exactly I'm going to set this bag on this barricade, and then my transition to the next barricade. Where's the most stable spot on that barricade or this bag, or how I should run it upside down, sideways, just little things to keep in my head. I don't want to get. I've gone to a stage and I threw my bag, and it's like that's the worst position you could have possibly thrown your bag on.
Yeah.
And now you're taking an extra 2 seconds to readjust. And
That's about all there is to think about. The shooting will be, the shooting happens subconsciously.
Yeah. One of the things in the chat we mentioned before is if you can't close your eyes and visualize exactly what you're going to do, what every target looks like before you shoot that stage, you're not ready to shoot the stage. I think that's key.
Yep,
Yeah, definitely.
Where a lot of the mental aspect in the PRS comes in is the 2-day stages. You come in and you shoot well the first day, and there's a lot of guys that fall apart on the second day because they're worried about, hey, what's this guy over here doing and what's that guy over there doing, and it gets to them mentally.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with 3-gun. When you're doing a 2 or a 3 day like a Nationals, yeah, you start playing it safe, especially if you start seeing your standings and everybody's sitting around looking at practice score, and you're like, man, I'm holding top 10 right now, and then you start playing a little safe and not taking any chances because you don't want to get DQ'd or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that if I had to, and like I said, this is just off the top of my head, I believe the mental game.
Well, Let's Drive USA's here. Welcome back.
What is up? Jim,
He's getting addicted. Jim's getting addicted.
Yeah, I put PRS stuff here mentally, multi-gun here, and then the sniper matches with the blind stage up at the top.
Yep.
That is no doubt the way that would go as far as the mental aspect of it. PRS makes it almost as easy as it can be because it's just a shooting. You're already given the targets, the stages. You have to figure out the win, but now let's just change that up and say, all right, well, now you got to do this under the clock. It's blind. You don't know where the targets are. You got to find them. You had no orientation for wind because when you're in a holding area, it might be coming at you this way, and you're in the deep of the woods, and you turn around to start your stage, and you're in this huge cutover that's wide open, and now you've got to figure all that stuff out on the fly under the clock. Most people never get all the rounds off. It's kind of like they set it up for that. So that's how that difficulty level really changes.
Yep.
Yeah, someone's dog is not happy.
It's not here.
No, we don't got our dogs in.
I mean, would you say the same, Matt? You shot some of these ruck matches.
yeah, but I've not done the ones out west. I've done the Bushnell, and I don't. In the one out west.
Well, just forget about the one about out west. Comparing it to the type of shooting you do PRS style versus blind stage ruck match.
Having to find targets.
Yeah, that's.
Having to range
I would rank it in that order as you did. But I feel like with PRS, even though you do know,
I'm not saying it's not hard. Don't read that
that's
into
not what
it.
he's saying.
It's still hard. It's just the mental aspect it doesn't tax you as much as the other two.
What chews me up is the win.
Yeah,
that plays a
we
lot.
get everybody.
Plays a lot of mental mind games in there.
The win kills everybody.
Yeah.
And more of the middle game, too, is when you're running team stuff. And say you're having a shitty stage or day, it doesn't just rely on you. You can have just a shitty day, not a big deal.
Like walking back.
But now your partner
push me off this cliff if I don't hit this next target.
Now your partner's going, what the hell?
This will be a long.
So you're thinking of that in the back of your mind too. Like, man, I really need to perform, or I'm gonna. So
I think every shooting discipline has its mental challenges. That's for sure.
I appreciate that, Chase. That's pretty good stuff right there. Good comment. First shot time has been my focus in PRS. Makes a world of difference. Yeah, we did a lot of we did a lot of practice on trying to make sure, especially if you're new to the game, like give yourself a certain amount of seconds. Like 10 was a number we used a lot back in the day. From this position, get down to prone and get your first shot off in 10 seconds kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can always, make it shorter as you get more comfortable with it. And that seemed to
I'm not doing any more training with speed. No more speed training.
No more speed training.
No.
Speed training is not a bad deal because every now and then you will encounter matches where speed is the name of the game. You have to engage 5, 6, 8, 10 targets in a certain amount of time. Whoever does it the fastest That's like the 2-day matches. Night Force sponsors the skill stage.
Mhm.
Whoever cleans that stage the fastest walks away with a brand new 5x25 attacker.
Well, it's
Yep.
funny that you said that, Charles. 'Cause I think almost every 22 match we have shot, there's been a tiebreaker stage, quickest
Mhm.
and the most hits.
Yep.
And we've all done.
Well, in Kentucky a couple of weeks ago, that
Yeah.
one stage was 10 targets, 60 seconds. They dropped 30 seconds off the time. And once again, that was going to be the tiebreaker.
Out
But
to 200.
yeah, a lot of guys were timing out. We
50
didn't have any issues with that.
No, we
I think you still had like 60 seconds left.
You had first.
Yeah, I
That
got
was the one you got first. I got
Second
third, right?
stage.
First, second, third.
Okay, never
You
mind.
still had 50
I
seconds.
got-
See what I got to deal with?
Hey, I got.
Was that a math problem?
This is what
don't
I
like
got to
math
deal
problems.
with.
Oh, my
You
God.
guys have no clue. I'm going to secretly record you guys one day.
It's
I'm
gonna
I'm gonna
sound
start
just-
my own YouTube
It's
channel.
gonna sound just like this.
Rick and Ray hidden show.
Gorillas in the mist.
Yeah, for me, it's a lot easier to turn on the speed than it is turn it off.
So it's funny. Eagle Eye should mention the craft. Chris Way got picked for the for that Surviving Man TV show.
Oh.
Somebody had shared it with me on the channel. I submitted my application, but somehow it got messed up and they never viewed it. So Chris was texting me, he's like, dude, I just got the email. I said, I never got an email back. But I saw the contestants last night who's going to be on the show, and they have one guy in there. I told Chris, I was like, dude, nothing but respect for you. Shot with you, but Daniel Horner's going to be on there. And I've shot with Daniel a lot. And Daniel does everything well. He does long gun well. He does three gun well. I think he's won 10 multi-gun championships. And, you know, as long as the physical part doesn't get him, that's your winner right there.
Here's a good question I got on a comment that maybe
Daniel
he's
Horner.
watching right now. His channel name's Sekif, so it's SEKAF. Says, Rick, I just got an email from Voodoo asking me if I want a Bartlein barrel instead of an Ace barrel. Ace is back ordered, and I've been waiting 16 weeks. Any direction? I think the last conclusion we figured was it wasn't.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know if you're watching right now, but
I would go with whatever is available now.
Yeah, because I have 2 with Bartleins. You have 2 with Aces.
yep.
Yours is
Ace.
an Ace, and we've seen no difference.
And we've all shot the same lot, and they all shoot exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Damn it. Auto spill.
Are you writing it back?
So we taking bets on Josh, are you shooting this weekend?
Yes, sir.
So we got to take bets on Josh and
Uh-oh.
Rick.
What if I just show up out of the blue?
Well, we're not shooting.
Or am I?
I'll be the cheerleader this weekend.
Wait, you're not shooting this weekend either?
He's not shooting
no,
either.
sir.
is Matt.
I'll be there, but I'm not shooting, and Matt's not shooting.
I don't even think I'm going to shoot. I'm just going to go.
My
No, you
money's on
better
Mini
shoot.
X.
There you go. Safe bet.
It's going to be what?
Mini X.
Yeah, no. She's actually got some pretty stiff competition this weekend. There's one girl there that's one heck of a shooter. I think she just turned 17, and she can shoot it lights out there. So I'm just basically going to make sure her dope's right. I'm not going to helicopter dad thing. I'm just going to make sure she's good and focus my attention on that. I'm not going to try to shoot the match.
Night, Waddy. Good thing. Yeah, Ray had talked about this. Said, I thought you were saying the ace is shot better.
That's what we thought. But once we started getting them on paper and testing them at 50, testing them at 100, and not shooting, just a couple groups here and there, but literally just shooting paper all day long, there's no difference. We couldn't tell a difference.
There you
I
go.
don't think Bartlein puts out junk.
Yeah.
I've never not had a Bartlein that was junk.
Great barrels. We will see.
Conservative sniper hunter. Yes, I will. I'll have the foundation, everything I shoot.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Charles does have a foundation.
Charles has, I think, more than one now. Are you up to 2 of those, Charles?
I've got my second one on order.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you definitely like those now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got the
carry-
MG1 on my rifle now, and I ordered a Centurion.
Bartlett's not great.
Yeah, I have a Bartlett in the Stiller action. 6.5 Creedmoor, and it shoots really well.
Yeah, I've always liked Bartlett's.
That Stiller action, is probably the most butter smooth action.
Somebody,
I know it's
somebody
old.
broke it in.
I broke it in.
I know it's broken in, but man, it's amazing.
Yeah. Too
I'll
bad
tell
it's
you
just
what,
not
those
friendly
Skittles-
with chassis.
Yeah, that thing hates chassis. But man, that Skittles is right. It's getting close to right there too. Almost there. Not there yet.
Has anyone had a chance to use the new Vortex Furies with Applied Ballistics?
I have not.
No, not yet.
No,
I talked to Scott Saturday about them some. He says they are legit.
Are they worth the extra money over the SIGs? Because there's nothing that the SIG has done yet that's left me disappointed, which is surprising. But, for an $800 versus $1,400 binos, I know it will do a couple things that the SIGs won't, because it will on-screen display your wind and also your compass heading. And I know it'll range out further, but none of us are ranging out to 5,000 yards. So I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth, the extra $600.
I think the only place that it'll be worth it is for the warranty of the no questions asked lifetime.
Yeah.
If you drop it off a cliff, if you can find 5 pieces of it, they'll replace it.
No
Whereas
4500 to answer your question.
the SIGs, I think they've got, what, a 5-year warranty?
I don't even know.
I think it's 5 years. The reason I didn't
Yeah.
order it, because I was going to order a pair of SIGs here a while back, and I started looking around. I was like, 5-year warranty? Yeah, no.
Oh, and the BDX stuff?
Yeah, Otter, we did switch shooters. We didn't just shoot our own rifles. I shot the Ace. He could shot his, and we were swapping guns around like crazy, and there's no difference.
Yeah.
Buy one and test it. Now, I'm happy with the SIGs.
Rich Freeman wants to know if you had a chance to shoot the B14 yet.
I have not, Rich. Today I did a ton of gun stuff.
Shit, today was raining like 42 inches.
Man,
an
all I
hour.
did was stuff in the basement. Man, I was building
Look
up
at this.
stuff like crazy.
So clean.
But I did mount a scope on it.
Yeah.
I do have the new, by next week I should have the Burris XTR, the 3.3 to 18. That thing's got like 120 minutes of angle in it, and the SCR2 reticle. So they're sending me that. So at least I'll be able to get a feel for that one.
Shooter would make that shot. Let's see. 500 yards. Mark Wahlberg. Josh, what brought you to USPA to PRS?
So actually, the first time I met those guys, I think we talked about that. Initially, the primer shortage, and then my daughter picked up one of my 22s, and she said that was something she wanted to do. So, like probably any dad, I sold one of my USPSA guns and bought her a rifle setup and just dove in. And so I'd rather shoot 1 or 2 matches a year with my daughter with this than shoot all year in USPSA. So primer shortage, and I'm able to shoot my kids.
Yeah, that's huge. Is she coming to that next match?
She'll be at the 10th match in Liberty Precision. She's not going to come out to this one, but we did put her in our first competition 2 weeks ago, a bench rest competition, 50, 100, 150, and we were 25 deep in our division, and she finished 10th.
Nice.
So, yeah, first time out of the gate, I was happy. She was bummed because she, I think, dropped 7 out of 60 targets. But, we went out there with the CZs just to prove a point, beat up on you voodoo guys a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it's
How'd
all
that turn
about.
out for you?
Good, I won. I think there were 7 or 8 voodoos there. So,
You want this chair?
I was
Oh, you
happy.
came in first?
Yeah, I had to beat up on them voodoo boys.
Nice. Well, hopefully you can do that Saturday.
Probably not.
Just goes to show you it's not about the rifle, it's about the shooter.
It's the shooter. It's always the equipment.
It is.
Yeah. I got lucky because I think one of the guys, you guys may know him, he shoots for Voodoo. I think his name's Robert. He shoots, I think, at VOD a few times, but I beat him by 1, and I think he was probably playing around with ammo is the only reason he dropped 3 on the match.
Hey, Ramsey.
Ramsey Country. Yeah, that's awesome. I love hearing people bringing out their young kids and trying to get more people involved in the sport.
Something to get ready a pillow to sit on. You look like a messed up cell bar right now.
Cell bar. He thinks this is a slot
they've
machine.
got bar stools.
This is a slot machine.
Slot machine. I gotta put my money in here.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Oh, put some more money in there.
He's watching the stream through a periscope.
Slide a hungy underneath.
Rick, that's how you can get your ammo loaded. Just put dingers on the press, and every time you jacks out around, it goes ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, no, I'm not loading his ammo.
I always thought it'd be cool to do like put some 650s on the crapper toilet, and if you want toilet paper, you got to pull like at least make 10 rounds. Then the little bit of toilet paper will
You
come
really
out,
thought about that?
and come more by the end of the day. You might have a bunch of.
You were probably sitting on the toilet thinking about that. It'd be so cool.
That'd be a good
if I
spot
could
to
just-
reload. You got,
Oh,
you got
whatever.
YouTube playing here. You got things going. Multitasking.
He said, I need my big hat. All I gotta do is find a Rick hat around here.
That ain't
So
good.
Matt's not shooting. Ray's not shooting.
Just gonna be you and Rick, Josh.
Yeah, and I'm there for blood, so me and Rick got a little bit of a rivalry going on. So
I think I gave Rick
We'll
this
see.
hat. This is
It's my big hat.
Big hat.
uh-oh.
It's right there.
Put your finger in it.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Man,
it actually is.
my basement has a leak. That's how much rain we have going.
Six trigger.
I remember
bonus
a
actions,
conversation where someone said, don't do that.
right up there with everybody else.
Don't do what?
When they were saying, don't do the floors in here because it'll get wet. Dude, that's a lot of water coming in. You got to put something in it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hey, can you stick your finger in it?
the show is over. I got stuff to do. I will talk to you
I
later.
can plug it with something real quick.
All right. You guys take care. Have a great night. And you know what I'll be doing for the next 6
See you,
hours.
Josh. Hate I'm missing you.
Yeah.
Later, y'all.
oh yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks
All
for
right,
having
take
us.
care. Have a good one.
See ya.
Bye.